When your teen obtains their license to drive on their own, they may want to immediately begin to take passengers, and you may be eager to have them help drive younger family members. Are you aware, though, that even one passenger increases your teen's risk of crash? Large studies have shown that teen crashes due to driver distraction were most often caused by passengers, even more than from the use of cell phones. The presence of peers is strongly associated with dangerous driving behaviors, including driving after drinking alcohol or taking drugs, speeding, swerving, crossing the center line, purposely skidding, or running a red light. There are many ways that passengers cause distractions that take the driver's focus away from the road. These can be suddenly pointing out the window, gesturing or exclaiming about something they see on their phone, loud talking or singing, offering food or drink, or asking questions or having a conversation with the driver. Each of these actions can cause the driver to lose focus and limit their reaction time. Teen crash risks are nearly double with one passenger and increase even more with each additional passenger. This is true for all teens, even for those who are responsible and trustworthy. As you see in this graph that focuses on fatal crashes involving young drivers aged 16 to 17, allowing passengers in this age group is very risky. Note how the fatal crash rate increases when changing from no passengers, represented by the green bar, to the very high crash rate for 3 or more passengers, represented by the red bar. In fact, the teen crash rate is higher than for any other age group for any number of passengers in the vehicle. To reduce your teen's risk of crash, initially limit your teen driver to no passengers and gradually increase passenger privileges as your teen gains more driving experience. Most states restrict the number of passengers allowed in the early phase of independent driving as part of their teen driving laws. Also, if it is absolutely necessary for your teen to drive a passenger, ask them to remind the passenger of ways they can help the driver remain focused by navigating for the driver and keeping quiet during the ride. Teen rules and parent rules are an important part of the Checkpoint's Parent-Teen Driving Agreement. When you create an agreement with your teen, notice the section labeled Teen Rules, which is pre-filled with recommended rules. Notice the important rules related to limiting distractions, such as passenger interactions, cell phone use, and other distractions. Click Edit and consider other items to add to the agreement. To reduce your teen's risk of crash, talk about ways they can limit distractions before and during each drive by setting clear rules about where a cell phone is to be kept while driving, like in the back seat or a compartment. Discuss finding non-distracting ways to do things such as planning a route, setting mirrors, or removing a coat before they begin a drive. And if they must drive a passenger, ask them to remain quiet and navigate for them. Tell them if they absolutely need to eat or check or use their phone, they must first pull over and stop somewhere safe. As part of your parent-teen driving agreement, discuss the importance of requiring that your teen always tell you where they will be driving and who, if anyone, will be along as a passenger. Also, at each next quarterly checkpoint, consider whether your teen has driven safely to that point, whether they have explained where they are going for each drive, and whether you will consider expanding privileges and allowing your teen to drive additional passengers. The University of Michigan Injury Prevention Center developed this video for parents based on evidence-based content and expertise from the CDC, from checkpoints and evidence-based intervention, and these other sources.